All right, our first guest is a very funny and talented actress who we love around here. She has a new kids' book. It is called The Legends of the Christmas Witch. Please welcome Aubrey Plaza. Hi, Aubrey. So, it seems like you're taking on the character of the Christmas Witch.
Ah, the Christmas Witch, a legend, story forgotten in time. A story that's always existed, but we don't know until now.
Because you wrote it.
That's right.
Okay. All right. And then is this some kind of witchy thing does this keep something away or what it's rosemary, right?
That's right. I just picked that from my garden this morning.
Oh, well, thank you for this. Does it do something?
You'll find out tonight, Ellen.
Oh, God, well.
The Christmas Witch loves to bring gifts of nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one of the many interesting things about this character. You'll find more about it in the book.
Yes. Do you want to tell everybody? Because it's your first book, and I'm just curious. Is this legend something that you found out about? How do we know about this?
It came to me in a dream.
Okay.
I was sleeping one night, and I had a mild hallucination. A witch with a feathered cape appeared to me, whispered in my ear, and she said, "Tell my story. Tell my story." And then anyway, a couple weeks later, okay, look, to be honest, here's the thing. So I like to dress up like a witch for Halloween. I do it every year, and I do a little, thing in front of my house. I scare the children. They love it. And it's just one of my favorite things to do. And so one year I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it for Christmas because I just don't care anymore. And I had this idea about dressing up like a witch and going to scare children while also throwing presents at them. And
That's confusing to children.
I know, but they love it. They love being scared and they love getting gifts. So I would hide in the bushes, and when they would come out, I would throw presents at them and be like, "No, I'll kill you!" But then throw a present at them. And they were so confused, but they liked it and they wanted more.
Right. I do think that will screw them up, though. I think.
No, they'll be fine.
Okay.
They'll be fine.
And did you get into witchcraft, or is this just an outfit that you enjoy wearing?
This is how I dress post-pandemic. A lot of things happened during COVID for me, and yes, I dabble in witchcraft, but I will say it's always been in my blood. You see, I have Basque blood, which has gone back many generations. In fact, most people don't know a lot of witches were burned in the Basque country, the witch persecution. We don't have to get into that. It's too scary for this audience. But
not if you throw gifts at them, they'll love it.
Okay. But so I think it's just always been in my blood. And yes, during COVID, a real witch named Dandelion happened to move across the street from me.
Oh.
I became her apprentice. And wildly enough, it has nothing to do with this Christmas witch thing that I also do.
Right.
Just another thing that I do, which is just follow astrology and just dabble in the dark arts. Nothing too dark, though. We wouldn't want that now, would we?
So the woman across the street,
what?
The
witch.
Yeah, she's a witch.
Yeah, Dandelion.
Yeah, and so you dabble with Dandelion?
Yes, I dabble, I dingle, I dongle.
That's wonderful. Is your husband, by the way, I didn't even know you were married. Are you kind of surprised?
Oh, who cares?
Okay. Is he into witchcraft?
No. And he thinks it's real stupid, too. Typical male husbands. He's embarrassed by me. Look at me now, darling. He's into alchemy. He's more like a warlock.
I see. You want to talk about your husband or no?
All right. The thing was, yes, we got married. Big deal.
But you've been with him. Yeah. You were with him for like 10 years. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Who cares?
Right. No.
We got a little bored one night.
And then you got married.
We got married, and I'll tell you how. onehourmarriage.com. That's real. Look it up.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. So,
Yeah.
So that cured the boredom.
Yeah, well, it was our 10-year anniversary. We were in the lockdown, as you know. Things got a little crazy, especially in my house, with the witch across the street, and my husband got really into tie-dyeing. And when I say into tie-dyeing, I mean 50 shirts a day. And I just said, hey, it's our 10-year anniversary. We should do something, get an ice cream cone or, do something special. And then I joked about getting married. And he's like, well, we probably couldn't get married that fast. And I said, well, wouldn't it be nice to get married on our actual anniversary? And then I Googled it, and I found onehourmarriage.com. And then I called around 5 p.m., and I said, can you come in an hour and marry me in our yard? And he said, how about tomorrow? And I said, well, that's not what you're advertising. And then he said, all right, I'll come, but I'm in Alhambra, so you got to pay extra. And I'll be there in 2 hours. And I said, sold. And then, true story, I ran across the street. We didn't tell anybody we were doing it. We knew in 2 hours we were getting married. My now husband went and picked up food from some restaurant because we had already ordered food. That was just another, he almost missed the wedding because he had to wait so long for the order. And then I went to Dandelion and I said, I'm getting married, nobody knows. If you could do a spell or tell me if this is a good idea, anything, I'd really like some help. And so she went, I have just the thing. She went in her house, rummaged around, came out with a rosemary wreath that she gave me. She literally cackled, gave it to me. And then I created a very quick love altar in my yard. Facts of our love, little stones, smoke, fire, things of that nature. And then the man from Alhambra showed up in a Hawaiian shirt with a briefcase. And I can't remember a lot of it. It was fuzzy. But I'm pretty sure it's legal.
Okay, well, wonderful.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break.
Okay.
We're all going to let that in. We're going to come back more with Aubrey Plaza after this. Aubrey?
What?
Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. But first, can we just talk about your book real quick? So it's a children's book.
That's right.
And it's the legend of the Christmas witch, which apparently this is a brand new, a legend that has been around, but no one knows it until now.
Until now, a story forgotten to time. The Christmas witch is Santa Claus's long-lost twin sister who ended up on the South Pole. That's right. And she was raised by a witch, while as Santa Claus was raised by a nice Danish couple, the Kringles. We all know what happened to him. He got very popular. The Christmas witch got shafted. And this is her moment to shine.
All right.
She's back.
Good.
She's back to save Christmas.
That's a good story. All right. All right. So we thought we would ask you some of your thoughts on Christmas decorations that are still up in February, people that don't take them down.
Pro. I like it.
You do?
I like it. I keep my Halloween decorations up all year long. I have a tiny graveyard set up in the front of my house on my lawn, and I'm not ashamed to have it up in May, June, July. People can do what they want. It's a free country.
That's true. That is true. And you probably don't get a lot of people coming up to the door to try to sell you things.
No, they're very terrified when they come near my house.
Mistletoe at a party.
I like it.
Okay. All right. Mariah Carey.
Oh, I think she's an incredible athlete. She always goes for the gold, represents our country. We're both half Irish.
Who are you thinking of?
Mariah Carey.
No, Mariah Carey's a singer.
Yes, I know.
Okay, all right. Regifting.
That depends on the object.
Yeah, for sure.
Depends.
Yeah.
But I've done it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I think it's good to, be globally conscious.
Yes.
Sustainable, compostable, buzzwords. What? Recyclable?
So regifting things that are recyclable?
Bring it on, baby. I will take what I can get.
Okay, all right. Listen.
What?
I love seeing you. You know what? This is the final season, so you have your Aubrey Plaza here.
That's right.
Do you want to take it with you so you have your plaza someplace else?
Yes, in fact, I brought a crowbar. I'm gonna crowbar that baby and take it home with me.
Okay, not yet.
Okay.
When we're done.
I understand.
Okay. The Legend of the Christmas Witch, which is it's a story that has not been told until now.
Forgotten in time.
Okay.
Until now.
Everyone here is going home with a copy.